YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another Day Talks Crypto. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the topics on cryptocurrency. And guys, I'm on a mission to hit 100,000 subscribers. Can't do it without you. We're going to talk about some Ethereum. We're going to talk about some Bitcoin. We're talking about it all, guys. We're doing it all. As you guys can see, total market cap coming in at a 2.95. Gotta let you know too, not a financial advisor, just the homie, right? We're just talking about crypto, guys. So again, 2.95 trillion market cap. Ethereum index coming in at a 53. Bitcoin coming in at a 94.13. I'm missing the fight right now, dude. I just realized the fight is on right now. Actually, I gotta see who's fighting right now because I think it's just the undercard, guys. It's just 9:43, but this is super unprofessional. I'm definitely gonna check the fight though because what the. Okay, we're gonna talk about Bitcoin though. Bitcoin's guys can see coming in at 94.1. 82% of people bullish on Bitcoin right now, and 18% of people bearish on it. What are you guys thinking, guys? You guys thinking we're gonna pump or we're gonna dump here? I do like the price action, honestly. I know we're breaking down. It is Saturday today. I do think that it's totally normal for us to see a little bit of sell off into the weekend. That's definitely something that we've been talking about on the channel the entire time, this entire weekend, right? I was saying, I wonder if we're gonna see some sell off, right? The good thing, guys, is like I said also that we are creating higher lows right now. We have not really broken down off anything too concerning, in my opinion. We do have to pay attention to a couple of levels, including this 94 level, right? This is where a lot of our support is at right now. As you guys see, we kind of just been riding like a stable coin, and that's not really that good because, again, lack of volume also indicates possible lack of demand. Bro, how many times am I going to put in this freaking code wrong? Don't you hate those little things? I'm just trying to see who's fighting right now. I can't even do it, bro. So anyway, as you guys can see, these guys are fighting over here on coin market cap to see who is more bullish, the bears or the bulls. Are the bulls more bearish or are the bulls more bullish? We'll see, guys. A lot of people feeling pretty good. Even look, Shib Squad over here. You guys bullish on some of these coins? Let me know. Bitcoin, when 94 comes, the base rocket, right? Maybe. I mean, maybe, guys. But do we usually see price pump happen on a Sunday? Not really. Not really. I would actually be looking for this at a little bit cheaper price, guys. Just a little bit cheaper. But I do think that, again, Bitcoin is going to rip on. I do think that we will create a lower high, hopefully. I mean, I do think that a sell-off would be totally normal in this type of situation. But the question is, how much of a sell-off can we see before it's just not so healthy, right? We've seen Bitcoin have its volatility before, right? We create this head shoulder thing. We're going to break down and look. Just what the? Just like totally pumping up. That we're creating this wedge, but then we're like breaking down off the wedge. Like all this price manipulation. Even just look today, guys. Even just look past couple hours. Big shorts coming in, right? This thing rejecting off this 96 level up here. Boom. Or this 95 level, really. 95.1. Boom. Rejection, right? And now we're back in the 94s. Are we going to be able to hold this? Is Bitcoin going to be able to come rolling back? Or are we in some trouble here? Let's pull up some of these smaller time intervals, and then again, we're going to jump over to Ethereum because I know you guys like that Ethereum, guys. I like it too, guys. I've been bullish on ETH on this channel for a long time, guys. When I started on the channel, guys, ETH was just a little baby. It was around $250. And now look, ETH not much higher. But it'll go much higher. In my opinion, I think it'll do it, guys. I don't know. I don't know that that's true. We're just kind of hoping that that's the case. But as you guys can see, we are starting to see a little bit of price volatility happen here, right? This RSI starting to break down below this bottom Bollinger Band. That's not super hot. Let's look at some of these other indicators and see how we're doing. I like to use the Keltner channels. I don't know about you guys. I like the Keltner channels. As you guys can see over here, we're starting to see that we had that rejection on the one right there. It's not hot, guys. But the one day is not looking too bad. I would be a little concerned if we start breaking below this one day because look, we're going to see a retest of 88. Which is why I was really going to say at the beginning of the video, because like I was talking about 94. If 94 doesn't hold, guys, I do think there is a chance that we still touch this 98. But if we don't worry, guys, because if we touch 98 and we can hold that, then we're still intact. We still Gucci like I can't say that. But anyway, it's a word that rhymed with Gucci, but I don't think I could say it on YouTube. So I'm not going to go there. But as you guys can see, the price is not looking too bad right now on the week, right? I like to zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. That's what I always say, right? As you guys can see, weekly chart still looking hot on Bitcoin. It still looks like, yeah, we're seeing a little bit of volatility, but we can still pump from here. Again, if we keep chewing away at this weekly candle, though, we might see that retest of that 88, right? So we got to really have a strong close on the week, guys. And what tomorrow is the end of the week. So again, if we can hold out this 94, which again, we're at 94 right now, 94.72 by the way. But if we can hold this range, guys, if we can hold this range, it's going to be very bullish for next week, guys. If not, I don't know. It might not be so hot. I don't know. I gave some price predictions before, but again, I'm feeling good, guys. I'm not going to lie. The trend is your friend. I do believe the trend is your friend. And if you guys look at this all-time chart, Bitcoin looking like we could possibly see a rally back, right? But you could see last time we were over here in Q1. Again, I've been telling you guys, Q1 we see sell off, totally normal, right? We see it here too. See it here, happened over here in March, and we consolidated out all the way until August. We did have a couple times where we thought that we were going to start breaking down, but it just didn't happen. We just seen a lot of funky price action. So is that something similar to what we're going to see again? Are we going to see a lot of funky price action? I did talk to you guys and tell you guys the fact that I don't think that we've seen the top, guys. I know a lot of people are saying we've seen the top. Some people even saying that if we correct down too low, we might not see another rally until 2027. It's always speculative, guys. I'll tell you that right away. It's always speculative, but I do think that there's some long-term indicators that these guys are just not paying attention to, including this Fear Greed Index. We fell into this levels before, right? You guys can see right here, we dropped down into this orange. This recovery didn't take too long, took about 2 months. Not too nasty, not too bad. This recovery right here, right? This was a longer recovery, right? All the way from April all the way really until August, right? It was brutal. It was nasty. Some people saying, I don't like it. I don't like it, right? Look at this one over here, right? We dropped all the way down. This is our last correction, right? We just dropped all the way down, touched red. Bro, we haven't touched red since 2023. Literally, like early 2023. So again, I like the fact that Bitcoin is seeing this type of price action because again, I am bullish on the bit. So yeah, I don't mind a little bit of volatility on these charts. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys bullish on Bitcoin or are you bearish on Bitcoin? Do you guys think that we could rip up to new all-time highs? You guys can see over here. Our yearly low was just March 10th. We were in that extreme greed at 15. A lot of you guys were selling in this extreme fear. What the heck? I don't understand why people sell in extreme fear states. That is, in my opinion, totally crazy. But again, can we start seeing this market recover? Can we see it rally back? Is it possible? Or again, are we going to break down? And the reason why I said that is because also I want you guys to look at this too, right? We have to look at, because I like to think that prior things that have happened in the past might indicate things that can happen in the future, right? We are creating a bull flag right here, but look how many times we've rejected out of the zone, right? Maybe we create a bull flag and then we do jump up into this green, right? We're right at 53 right now, but look, even right here, we did a similar type of thing where we jumped up into the screen and we've seen a rejection, consolidated into this yellow, finished forming a wedge, and then really started recovery after that. Is that something that can happen? Is it possible? Can Bitcoin still break down? It's always possible, guys. Anything's always possible. But again, I do think that there's a higher probability that we were still in action right now, right? We're still in business. So I'm not too concerned. As you guys can see, Ethereum seeing some volatility right now, coming in at a 17.99. Are we going to see some sell-off on Ethereum happen pretty soon, guys? 80% of people still bullish on it. 20% of people not really knowing what the heck is going to happen. Some people just like, what the heck? As you guys can see, this guy just an hour ago, he said, I'm bullish on it. I'm bullish. And then some other people down here, not as many comments, right? Not as many comments as Bitcoin, not as many comments as even some of these meme coins right now. But again, guys, sleep on ETH, bro. Don't sleep on ETH. I'll tell you that right now. Maybe it does need to have a retest, right? Maybe that's a possibility, guys. I was actually the first one to say it. I was the first one to say it, guys. I said it way up here when we were seeing some of these rejections early, right? I was saying it way over here. I said, whoa, we just rejected off of this twice. Nasty. Dropped down, rejected off third time. I said, oh, this one's going to be real nasty. Sure enough, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Where do we see that play out? We've seen that play out plenty of times, guys. Played out plenty times. So, again, we know that shoulder, head, shoulder is a bearish pattern. Sometimes it could have some downside, right? We see the same create bear flag after bear flag. But again, is Ethereum creating another bear flag? Is it going to create another drop down again to this 1200, 1100 zone that I was saying? Or is it time? Is it time for Ethereum to pump it up? Don't you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we going to really start taking off any minute? Like, literally, guys, it could happen any minute. But I don't think that it's going to happen on the weekend, guys. I did tell you guys, I always tell you guys, you know, just understand how the market moves. Understand market movement. We do not see markets pump on the weekend. We do not see Markets usually move, guys, usually later in the week. I always say this, markets move Thursday, Friday, and we did see a move on Thursday. We did see some price move on Friday, and then I said that if we see a good positive break on Thursday and Friday, which in my opinion we did, that the bullish case scenario, since we usually see sell-off until the weekend, is a little bit of sell-off into the weekend, but us still creating higher lows, right? So we're still in a recovery mode, but again, still seeing a little bit of chop, right? Now, maybe we have a little bit of a fake out early in the week. We do talk about that too, right, on the channel. Maybe there'll be a fake out on Monday, and a fake out would be, again, us looking like we're going to break out of this 94, but maybe having a retest again of this 88, us seeing a little bit of fear, some of these coins seeing some sell off, and then again, just ultimately shaking a couple more paper hands before Bitcoin goes on what I think will be the most parabolic run in the history of cryptocurrency, guys. I do think that more money is going to come in on this next leg than we've ever seen, and we just seen that on the last leg. Some of you guys, it was your first bull rally. You don't really understand how unprecedented the things that were happening was. The longer I'm in cryptocurrency, guys, again, I've been on YouTube alone doing crypto for 6 years, but doing this stuff for like a decade now, literally. And the longer I'm in it, guys, the more I just don't panic in times like this. The more I really just take advantage of this. I really told you guys that we were probably, again, I told you guys back in March that we would probably see recovery we would probably see recovery in June or July was kind of my prediction of the bottom. I told you guys my bottom on Bitcoin was going to be 68. But I really don't know that that's going to be true. Again, that was my prediction when this thing was still looking a lot more funky, right? We were still creating this wedge, but look, maybe we can break out of this wedge, or maybe again, we're breaking off of this key zone right here. This 94 zone is starting to cause a little bit of trouble for us, right? Are we going to be able to break out of this? Are we going to be able to jump up? We do know that our next level of support is that 96 zone. That is where we had our Bybit hack at, and we saw a lot of volatility. In my opinion, guys, that was a dirty thing that happened right there with that Bybit thing, because we were really on a road to hitting 100K. It looked like the market was going to turn around, and then Bybit got hacked. Like, what are the odds of that, bro, right? It's kind of crazy how all these things kind of line up. It's almost like somebody wants this stuff at a cheaper price. What the heck? But I want to know what you guys think. You guys think that's crazy? Should I be wearing a foil hat in these videos? Let me know, guys. Also, all the likes and comments, they really help the channel. So make sure, if you haven't yet liked the video, if you haven't comment this video, do that. Help the homie out, dude. Be a homie and help the homie. I want to see you guys win. But again, I don't think that the cycle's over, guys. I don't think the cycle's over. I'm actually very bullish on it. I think a lot of people are bullish on it. I do see the sentiment looking a little bit better. But do we need to see a little bit of a retest of some of these lower ranges? Again, that retest of that 88 range. I do think that that would be totally healthy. I think that would be totally normal. I wouldn't be freaking out. I'm not going to have a panic attack. Man, I need a haircut really bad. We're going to do that after this video, guys. I'm going to cut my hair. I'm sorry. Jumping on here looking crazy. But anyway, guys, if you didn't yet hit the like button, hit that like button, that bell notification, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.